There you go.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming to the Coach Opportunity call tonight, our presentation. Lisa and I are your hosts this evening. And what we're going to do is pretty much go through what we've already been talking about these last 3 or 4 days in the Coach Opportunity group that we have. So we're going to kind of go through some of this stuff. I don't want to say quickly, but I don't want to also rehash, and Lisa and I don't want to rehash things that we've already talked about in the group. So we're going to go through it, mention some key points, and at the end, I'm hoping to save enough time. That's why I want to go through it kind of quickly too, so you guys can ask questions that you have. And don't be shy. You can ask. Lisa and I will answer anything, any questions that you have about this coaching opportunity. So we will get started. First, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me. I didn't really do this in the group when I posted my video. I talked about it a little bit. But anyway, my name is Brian Rulka. I am a lifetime 1-star diamond coach. Currently, my rank is diamond coach. And lifetime 1-star, that just means that I reached 1 star in my coaching career. And so even though, and if you hold a rank, and even though you lose it, you still kind of consider it a lifetime 1-star diamond. I'm a Success Club 5 All-Star, hit Success Club 5 12 months in a row. I would have hit it 24 months in a row. I missed it 1 month. And I still have nightmares about that every day. I am a husband, and I am the father of 8 fur balls, and you can see a little pictures of them over there. I have lost 100 pounds with Beachbody. I started my journey in July of 2012 at around 250, 260 pounds, somewhere. So I stopped stepping on the scale. Once I hit 240, and I used Beachbody. I had no idea what it was. My first program was Insanity. Yes, I was insane. My wife ordered it. No idea who Shaun T was, what Insanity was, what this whole Beachbody thing was, but I got hooked. I got hooked on it, hooked on the programs, hooked on Shakeology, hooked on the nutrition, hooked on the support. That is what did it, was the support. I know that I would not have done it without having the support system in place, and that's why I love Beachbody so much. I don't know any other weight loss programs or whatever where you can get the type of support that Beachbody does. And if you guys feel the same way about that, I don't know your stories. I know some of your stories, but not all of it. If you guys feel the same way about that these products are wonderful, and look at all the support that I get using this, well, that carries over to become a coach. You even get more support from Beachbody and from your whole team when you become a coach. And I learned that when I became a coach, which I did in 2013, early of 2013. And I became a discount coach first because I was hooked on the products, like I said, Shakeology. And then I turned that into a hobby, becoming a hobby coach. Just, hey, maybe I can make some money to pay for my products. And then I turned it into a legitimate business, making pretty good money with this business. And but my goal is to retire within the year from my full-time job. I am a park manager at one of the busiest and largest parks in South Florida called Tradewinds Park. And I love that job. I love working there, but I love coaching more. And I want to do it full-time all the time. And that's my goal. And I will reach that goal. Okay. Go to the next slide, and Lisa.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Torre, and I'm a diamond coach here on Team Engage. I've been 1-star qualifying twice now. I haven't held it, but I'm getting there. I am a stay-at-home mom now of 3 gremlins. You can see them on the side there. I have an 11-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And I swear she's going to be the death of me. So I'm busy. Even though I don't leave the house anymore to work, I am busy at home. I taught yoga for the last 12 years. I stopped teaching yoga after I had my daughter. I lost both of my parents within a year. Right before I had her, I lost my dad, and right after I had her, I lost my mom. So that kind of gave me a reality check, and I realized that I didn't want to work outside the house anymore. I wanted to be with my kids. So I left teaching, and I do Beachbody coaching full time now. I take pride in the fact that I try to model a healthy lifestyle for my family. Doesn't always work with them, but I give it my best. My kids oftentimes will step in and work out with me, which is fantastic. I know that they're at least watching, and hopefully that rubs off for them in the future. I signed up to be a coach back in 2012, about halfway through my round of P90X, which was my very first Beachbody program. Like a lot of the coaches on our team and a lot of the coaches, period, I signed up just for the discount initially. I'm very cheap. I fell in love with Shakeology, and I wanted to save money on it. So I signed up as a discount coach. But when my friends saw my results, which were actually fantastic with P90X, they started asking me how they could get those results. And it just kind of like organically took off from there. So I have been doing that ever since. I took a period off there when my parents passed away, but I am back in full swing now, and Beachbody has given me the opportunity to leave my job and work at home, and I'm making more doing this than I ever was in my previous life. So I'm happy as can be, and my team likes to give me heck because I'm a Disney freak, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be a Disney freak. So that's me in a nutshell.
Okay, so America is in a massive health crisis. We all know that. We all know that. These stats right here, they tell you 2 out of 3 U.S. adults overweight or obese. Children are overweight and obese. $3.8 trillion spent every year on healthcare in the U.S. And it is our job as coaches to help end that trend. Now, will we ever get to that point? Hopefully, maybe one day. But there are so many people in this country, so many people that need our help, so many clients that we can, and that's why this business is so great. You know, it's unfortunate, but I do have to say it, as a Beachbody coach, you are never going to run out of clients. I don't know if you can say that about any other business. Like I said, it is unfortunate, but that is the country that we live in. Country of fast food, country of overeating, overindulging, and also a country of, you know, right now, we want results right now. Give me a magic pill, you know, give me a magic, cast a spell on me, wrap me up in cellophane, you know, so I can lose some weight. You know, it really works. It works. It doesn't. So as a Beachbody coach, you will never run out of helping people. You will never run out of the people. Now, 3 types of coaches. Talked about this in the group. Lisa and I just mentioned it too. Most coaches we start as discount coaches. Now, even though we talk about 3 types of coaches, there really is only one type of coach, you know, according to Beachbody. You know, when you sign up and you become a coach, you're a coach. It doesn't say discount coach next to your name in your backline office. You know, you're a coach. Everybody is a coach. But we kind of categorize coaches by their motivations for signing up for this business. And the first motivation is just to sign up to get the discount. Every coach gets 25% off of all of your Team Beachbody purchases. Everything in the store is 25% off. And that is on top of even the sales when Beachbody does their fall sale, winter sale, summer sale, and they put their products on, you know, sometimes drastically reducing the prices. You get 25% off of that. 25% off of your Shakeology. You know, that's saving over $32 or whatever it is a month that you're saving on your Shakeology. Second type of coach is your hobby coach, a coach that loves that discount, but also maybe refers a few friends here or a few family members there, or maybe a few people that they meet, and they make a little bit of money. Usually they make enough money to pay for their own Shakeology every month. And their coach fee, which is we'll talk about that, $15.95 a month. And that's used, and they're happy with that. You know, they're getting to where, and any new programs that they want to buy too. So they're making enough money. They're paying for their healthy lifestyle with coaching. Now, the third type is the business builder, and that's what Lisa and myself are, and many of the coaches, the top coaches that you see. We have taken this and we have turned it into a very lucrative business for ourselves. And we do very well with it financially with this business. So those are the three types of different coaches. And believe it or not, everybody usually starts out the same, as a discount coach. Then they do like a little bit of a hobby coach. And then if they love it so much and they see the potential that this opportunity provides to you, then they move on to the business builder.
So what makes this company different from the rest? I think the biggest thing that sets us apart is that we are the complete package, right? We don't just sell shakes. We don't just sell fitness programs. We sell it all, right? It's the complete package. We can combine fitness. We have some of the top celebrity trainers that produce these amazing videos that you've probably experimented with, which is why you're here. You've probably got some amazing results with them. We combine them with the nutrition. We have supplements, but our big thing is Shakeology. And the thing that really sets us apart is peer support. So it is a lot harder to stick with the program, especially if it's 90 days, if you don't have someone supporting you. And a lot of times when people come into this whole fitness journey, their spouse, their significant other isn't necessarily on that path with them. So as coaches, we fill that role. We are free personal cheerleaders for someone. We are there from day 1 all the way to day 21 to day 30, 60, 90, and on, right? That's our job, is to provide support in order to make sure that people get the results that they want. And then when you do get the results, this company gives you rewards. So each time you finish a program, you get either a free shirt, or with size, you get these snazzy little socks. Sometimes it's a workout tank, but you also have the opportunity to win like a lot of money. So Beachbody does everything. It's not just one thing, right? It combines everything. If there were a magic pill, doctors would be handing that out, right? But they're not. If you go to the doctor and they tell you need to lose weight, they're going to tell you diet and exercise. And that's only 2 of the 3 components that Beachbody emphasizes, especially as your coach, promoting fitness, nutrition, and peer support. So what is a coach? A lot of people, when we talk to them about coaching, like, I don't know about any of that. I can't do this. I can't do that. So let's talk about what we are and what we aren't. So what you don't have to be is a fitness or nutrition expert, right? So I may have taught yoga for 12 years, but I'm no fitness expert, right? I know yoga, but I don't know how to teach someone about bench pressing or squatting or whatnot. We are not fitness experts. We are not nutrition experts, and we don't pretend to be. We are not at our fitness goals, right? Most of us are still on our journey. In fact, the coaches who are still on their journey are more relatable and actually do better than those who have like perfect bodies, if you want to call it that. So a lot of times when I'm talking to people, one thing I always hear is, I want to be better. I want to look better before I start this. And that doesn't make a difference, right? It doesn't matter if you are where you want to be. Even if you're not, that's actually more relatable to most people. And you do not have to be an experienced salesperson. I have no sales experience prior to this whatsoever, and I do really well, right? What we should be, is we are sharing with people how we change our lives every day. So if you know Coach, which you obviously do because you're here, you probably see sweaty selfies on their page. You see pictures of them with their Shakeology. We're sharing our journey so that other people see that we're walking the talk. We're committed to being proof that the product works. And we are constantly working to improve ourselves, not just physically, but also mentally. Right? We do a lot of personal development. We read a lot of books, watch videos, we do trainings to make this just as strong as these.
Okay, Greg made an awesome post in the group when he talked about Beachbody and the structure of a network marketing system And that term that we always hear, unfortunately, negatively, is the pyramid scheme. When everybody says pyramid scheme. Like I said, Greg did an awesome job. I hope you guys read that by showing you that no matter what corporation you work for, there is a pyramid structure set up. There is only a few handful of people at the top of the pyramid, the owners of whatever business you're doing. Underneath them, maybe a little bit a larger group of CEO, shareholders, upper management, call it. Then you have your middle management, a little bit larger, lower management, blah, blah, blah. And then all the other general employees, people who do all the work, are on the bottom. Okay? People at the top earn most of the money. With this business, you have the opportunity to be that person at the top of your own pyramid. You have that opportunity. You don't have to. You can start right there. You are your own boss with this opportunity. You can design your own business with this. It's, so when people talk about network marketing and they consider it as, you think of the network, you think of a pyramid, it's you that's actually at the top there. And every corporation has that.
So benefits of being a coach. One of the bigger benefits is you get to pick your own hours, right? You can work as much as you want or as little as you want. You could work not one single second, right? If you just want to do it for the discount, you don't have to do a thing. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything. You just pay a fee. We're going to talk about that later. Pay a small fee and you get all the benefits that we do. Right, so you get to set your own hours. You get to focus if you're going to do this part-time or full-time. Right? So if you have a full-time job, which most people do when they're coming into this, you can work as little as like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We do what we call power hours, and we train you guys on how to do that efficiently and successfully, where you bust out just an hour a day. As a mom of a toddler who doesn't allow me to work anymore, like I've got a really solid power hour about midday, and then when the baby's down, I work again at night. And you get to choose that. Like you can figure that out. You don't have a punch card where you have to punch in every day. You're not accountable to anybody but yourself. You get to choose whether you build this business online or in person, right? So for someone like me who doesn't leave the house to work anymore, the majority of my business is done online. Social media is a huge benefit for us as coaches. But for people who do leave the home and go to work, in person is, one thing that you can go after and what you can utilize. And you can share your passion and attract people. That's really what this business is about, sharing. It's not so much selling, it's sharing. And as you build your business, you can decide if you're going to continue your 9-to-5 job, or if you build successfully, you can start to transition into doing this as a full-time gig. Rewards. This is one of my favorite topics because I like free stuff. So one of the biggest rewards we get is obviously our commissions. So not only do you save 25% as a coach, you make 25% on anything you sell. So whether it be, a fitness program, a challenge pack, if it's Shakeology, it even is the other supplements that we sell. It could be clothing. If someone buys the clothing in the back office, anything that you sell, you get 25% of that sale. We also get bonuses for team growth. So if you come in as a discount coach, that's not so much what you're going to be focusing on. But as you start to build your team, as you become a team leader, you start getting bonuses the larger your team becomes and the more successful your team is underneath you. We get fantastic trips. So last year we went to Cancun. Previously, the year before that, they rented out a cruise ship. And again, this coming March, we're taking out the SS Beachbody again. We've gone to Walt Disney World. We've gone to Atlantis. You name it, they send you there, and they send you. You have to work for it, but those trips can be completely free based on how successful you are doing this business. Greg right now, one of our leaders, is at a leadership retreat out in California, and that's fully paid for. He didn't even have to like work for that one. They just send him because he's successful at his business. Recognition, as you can see in the picture here in the slide, the girls are all wearing snazzy shirts or jackets. Each time we advance in rank, you get now a t-shirt or a jacket. If you start getting up into the star diamond rank, you get little bracelets. You for sure get a certificate. We used to get these little pins. I'm not sure if those still come or not, but we get all kinds of recognition. We get our names called out on calls from corporate. Beachbody and our team especially makes a really good point of giving you props when you have succeeded in the business. And the biggest reward is the learning that you do and the personal development. You will not only become stronger and more fit and more healthy, but you become stronger here, right? You grow as a human being, right? Our businesses won't grow unless we grow as a human being. So we really focus on pushing that personal development on people. And I think it's one of the more underrated parts of coaching, definitely one of the biggest rewards that we have.
So how to earn money, Lisa touched on all this, the commissions 25%, team bonuses. There's a couple of other ways to earn money also with Beachbody. I'll talk a little bit about the matching bonus. When you create a team underneath you of your own personally sponsored coaches, whatever success that they have with their team, you get a percentage of. So if that is why this business is, that is why I love coaching, because it really is all up to you. So if you develop your team, if you put the work in and spend the time in and develop leaders in your team, not only are you going to get team bonuses, which come off of that, but you're going to get matching bonuses. You're going to get a percentage off of the money that your whole team is making. Okay, so and that's something that Lisa talked on with personal development. We teach you how to do that. Beachbody teaches you, and our team teaches you how to become a leader. There's also quarterly bonuses, and these I cannot wait to get to. The quarterly bonuses start when you hit 2-star diamond. And what Beachbody does is they have a pool. They take a percentage of all of the sales that they've had for that quarter, all of it, all those sales for the quarter. And they take a percentage of that and they give that percentage to coaches who are 2-star diamond, 5-star diamond, 10-star diamond, and 15-star diamond. So just for reaching 2-star diamond, every 3 months, you will get a bonus. And I think this last one was almost $1,000. Just above everything else. You're still getting your commissions, your team bonuses, your matching bonus. Just for being a 2-star diamond, every 3 months you get another $1,000. Also, so if you're a 5-star diamond, now the pool is a little bit smaller because there's more 5-star diamonds, so you get even more money. So I think this time it was like $3,000 or something like that. So at 5-star diamond, you're going to get the $3,000, but you're also going to get the 2-star diamond bonus, which is $1,000. So you're going to get $4,000 every 3 months just for being a 5-star diamond coach. So you can, and then it grows, obviously. That's why when you see these coaches who are 5-star diamond or like Greg, who are 8-star diamond coach. Greg is an 8-star diamond coach, and he posted his income in the group. And, he makes, $300,000 a year right now with doing this for 4.5 years. And he's an 8-star diamond coach, and he was able to quit his job and all that stuff. And he gets the 2-star and the 5-star quarterly bonus every single year. Okay, what we do as coaches, we touched upon this. I'm not going to spend too much time here. You guys know, as a coach, we are that support. We are that rock for people. We help and we encourage people to get fit and healthy. Ourselves, we work out and we eat healthy. Refer friends and family to the products. We run challenge groups together. We invite people to join us. Team Engage is such a great team to be a part of because we do everything together. You are not alone when you become a coach with Team Engage. Okay, not only do we have trainings and documentation and resources, But calls like you're on right now, we have them regularly, all the time, whether they're on certain topics, or maybe just with your individual team members. But all the time we're having, and sometimes we get to talk to some amazing coaches who are 15-star diamond, coaches who are millionaires in this business. And they get to, and they share with us how they do it. And sometimes we get to talk to people, motivational speakers, and personal development people who are personal development speakers. So it's we do it all together. That's what we do as coaches.
Do I have to sell? The answer is no, you don't. Right? If you just want the discount, you don't have to do a thing. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to stock any product. That's another thing that sets Beachbody apart. Is some of our competitors, you have to actually purchase the product and keep it in your house and you ship it out. We don't do any of that, right? You don't have to buy anything to sell it. You choose what you want to do. So if you want to be a discount coach, don't do a thing. If you want to work the business, it's not that you're selling, you are sharing. Right? You are sharing this opportunity with people. You are sharing what works for you. So when you look at it that way, you don't feel like the guy in the picture. You don't feel like the used car salesman. You're simply sharing what has worked for you. You're sharing your results, and people want that. They will end up coming to you. It's not like you're knocking on people's doors or doing cold calls to like strong arm people into buying things. That's not how this works. You share, and people come to you because they want a piece of that as well.
What to expect from our team. I kind of talked about this in the other slide. I talked about the trainings. I talked about the team calls. Lisa touched on all the different team building events that we have, leadership trainings. We have a Facebook team page that is just for our team. There's our team page right now for Team Engaged is like 2,000 coaches, 2,000 coaches strong in there. And usually when you sign up, your personally sponsored coaches, they may have their own Facebook group that they'll invite you to. I have one of my own for all of my coaches. And they also get invited to the Team Engage group. Recognition and accountability, we talked about that. Lisa talked about all the different trips. One thing we do is Summit every single year, which is amazing. Oh my God, it is so awesome. It's in July every year. This past year we were in Nashville. There's a picture of us all there. And it's just great. And for 3 days, not only do you get to work out live with all the trainers, I was this close to Sean T. Where am I? This close to Sean T. He went right past me. We're all doing push-ups. And there's workshops, personal development workshops. I mean, it is. And then the Beachbody, they have this huge store and you can only get the products that they sell, the shirt and the clothes, like the one I'm wearing now. Everyone matters. That was the theme this year. You can only get that, if you at Summit. They don't sell that to anybody else. And then there's all recognition. At Summit, I was recognized for being a lifetime 1-star diamond. Went across the stage. Success Club All-Star. We got invited to different parties. I was Lisa's date for one of the parties at Summit, which was really awesome. And at the party, they gave away programs. They had, goodie bags, and it's amazing.
So how much time is required? And I kind of talked about this earlier. That's totally up to you, right? So as a mom, I don't have a lot of time, right? I've got kids here running around. I have a toddler who literally when I'm at my desk, if I'm sitting down to work, she is standing at the desk hitting the keys on the computer. So it doesn't work for me when she's awake anymore. Like I said earlier, we teach you how to work power hours. So you could technically do like a whole day's worth of work in 1 hour. You could do less than that. You could bust out a half hour. Some people on our team get up super early to work before they go to work. Some people stay up late. It's totally up to you. You could go from 0 minutes all the way up to someone like Greg, who's now retired from his full-time job and works just Beachbody, where he works, all day unless he wants to go out for a bike ride, right? You get to choose the amount of time that you work. There's no one there telling you how much you need to do and how little you need to do. This is all based around you and your schedule. So where do I find people who are interested? Well, if you leave your house for work, you have access to all the people that you come across, right? You have people that you work with, you have your family, your friends, your relatives. But if you don't leave the home, and the majority of us do our business all through social media, right? That is a huge outlet because there's so many places to go now. There's Facebook, which is obviously the most popular, YouTube, Instagram, Periscope is the new thing, Twitter, you name it, Pinterest, people are on there. The sky is the limit. We always suggest you pick one or two, start with one outlet, maybe go to two, nail those down, and then kind of venture on. But it's totally up to you which avenue you want to go down. But there are people everywhere. And with social media, I have never met in person most of my customers, even my coaches. I've never met most of them in person. I've met them all through social media. That's the beauty of this business, is you don't have to meet somebody face to face. They see you on social media and they come to you. So there are people everywhere. We'll show you how to work social media efficiently so that you meet the most people. But again, totally up to you.
Okay, so what are the options? You can become a coach if you're ready to join, help others achieve their goals, or you can stay as a regular customer and continue to pay full price for all the products. If you love Shakeology like I do and you're drinking it, it's a no-brainer because you're going to be saving money every single month. If you're going to be ordering more programs, and this is if you just want to be a discount coach, then it really is a no-brainer there. But all of the other stuff that we just talked about that comes along with this opportunity, but the fundamental core of being a Beachbody coach, our number one job is to help other people, is to share fitness and health with as many people as we can so we can help them reach their goals. Different ways to join as a coach if you're ready to become a coach. The best way to become a coach, obviously, is to get a challenge pack. Challenge packs, Beachbody, what they do, they bundle their products. They bundle Shakeology and they bundle a program together so that you can save money. And typically, you'll save anywhere from $50 to $80 on a challenge pack than buying everything separately. But the best thing that comes with a challenge pack is you actually can sign up as a coach for free. It doesn't cost you anything. When you get it, if you sign up as a coach and you buy a challenge pack at the time that you're signing up, it doesn't cost you anything at all. Normally it's $39.95 is the enrollment fee, and I'm going to go over what that includes, what you get, and then there is a $15.95 monthly fee. I'm going to go over that too. Here's that monthly fee I was talking about. One thing I want to tell you also about the monthly fee before I forget is that you don't even have to pay the monthly fee if you are a veteran, active military or veteran, or you have a spouse who is active military or veteran. Beachbody waives the $15.95 a month fee. So these people are becoming a coach for free. They don't have to pay, if they got their challenge pack, their coach fee was paid for, and now they don't have to pay the $15.95 a month fee. But what does that $15.95 a month cover? A ton. You get your own coach online back office that handles your customer database. Sorry, my camera's messing up. You have a customer database system. You have a commission system, an order system. You can track customer orders. You can see it. You have a complete email campaign system, so you can send out email blasts to all of your customers. There's training materials in the back office. There's tons and tons of stuff, and you get all that. That's all covered every single month Beachbody gives you 3 websites and they host them for you. So that's what that fee covers. Most of that fee covers that. They give you 3 websites. It's your own address. It's your name in that website, whatever your coach's name is going to be. And that is the website that you will send people to. And if they purchase products off of that website, you get the commission for it. And you automatically become their coach. You're going to be their coach in Beachbody. So you have those 3 websites and you have control over them. You can customize those websites. You can change, the product pictures that display. You can put your picture up there, and it's really easy to do. It's not this complicated, website design system. It's really, really simple and very easy to do. I talked about the Coach Online Office products. Like I said, Lisa said, you do not order products yourself. The only things that I order myself are when I give away prizes to people. I will order products myself so I can give them away as prizes. Other than that, Beachbody takes care of all the fulfillment for you, everything, okay? Technical support is available to you 24/7, 365 days a year. All the marketing is done by Beachbody. Beachbody does not do magazines. They still have their infomercials, which is Beachbody, but it is kind of a separate entity than Team Beachbody. So they could spend tons and tons of money by marketing and magazines, and they don't do that. Instead, they give it to us as the coaches to be word of mouth. Beachbody has grown their business with those infomercials and word of mouth and the coaching opportunity. And then all the training that Beachbody offers, and then you get a free subscription to Success on Demand in your back office. So that's what that $15.95 a month fee covers.
So in the next 24 hours, what can you expect since we're wrapping up the group? Well, your coach should be reaching out to you. The coach that invited you here will be reaching out to you to find out what you thought of the group, what you thought about the presentation. If you feel like this is a good fit for you, do you feel like Beachbody could help you achieve your goals, and not only your physical goals, but also your financial goals? And most importantly, they're going to ask you if you're ready to join our team. That's it. Pretty easy. Now, let's say you hang up tonight and you're like, I'm joining right now. Talk to your coach immediately. Send them a message. Don't wait till tomorrow for them to reach out to you. So that wraps up our presentation. All right. If you have any questions, you're on mute, so you want to unmute yourself. I'm going to unmute the phone people because I know they normally have difficulty with that, right, Brian?
Yeah, it's easier to.
Yeah, I'm going to unmute the people who are on the phone, but those
are quiet and they're not.
Yeah.
Driving in the car with their windows down.
Right. But those of you who are on your computer, you can just unmute yourself, or if you're having difficulty, raise your hand, I'll unmute you. and I tell this to and I'll share it with you guys because I tell it to all of my coaches and stuff. I am an open book. I am transparent when it comes to this business. You can ask me anything in the world, and I'm going to tell you honestly about it. So don't, if you have a question and you're like, I don't know if I should, ask it. Lisa and I are both like that. We're going to, whatever you're thinking of. I'm brutally honest.
I guess if nobody else goes, I'll go first.
All right. What's up, Jack?
Not much. So I already signed up as a coach, so I'm already on the team. Been getting the back office set up. I think I got most of it set up. So now I'm interested in starting to get looking for people along with, family and friends. Is there an easy way to see the new people who have signed up on teambeachbody.com?
The people who sign up on teambeachbody.com, those people get assigned coaches by Beachbody. We didn't talk about this, so I'll explain it real quick. If you go to teambeachbody.com and you sign up for the free account, Beachbody assigns you a coach. Now, Beachbody can assign you, the way that assignment system works is that coaches who earn, we call them customer leads, and coaches who earn the incentives to have those customer leads, those people assigned to them, those are the ones who get that. And there's certain criteria that you hit every month. There's something called Success Club, and if you hit Success Club 5 every month, then the following month you will get those customers assigned to you. Beachbody gives them to you. They assign them to you. So, right now I get about, 10 to 15 customers every month assigned to me because I hit Success Club 5 every single month. So I get it. There's another type of customer. Now, when a customer gets assigned to you, these are customers, like you just said, that sign up for a free Team Beachbody account. There's another type of customer who goes to Team Beachbody or goes to the Beachbody with Shakeology site, and they order a product and they don't have a coach, and they create a new account and they order a product. These customers get assigned to us coaches as well if you hit Success Club 10. So you got to hit, it's a little higher benchmark, but if you hit that benchmark, then the following month you will get these customers. And the wonderful thing about getting assigned these customers is that whatever they just purchased, you get a commission off of it. So every 5 times a month, I get a customer assigned to me that has bought Shakeology, and I just made $32 off of this person. That happens about 4 or 5 times a month. I don't even know who this person is. Just because I was successful last month, this month Beachbody is rewarding me. They're rewarding me with these customers. Okay, and Beachbody does not, and the reason why Beachbody gives these new customers to those coaches who hit Success Club 5 and Success Club 10 is because they are trying to ensure that they're placing this person with an active coach, a coach who is working this business, a coach who is in it helping people. They can't just give it to any coach if the coach isn't, just a discount coach and you're not hitting Success Club. And, they're not going to give you a customer. They're only going to give you a customer if they know, and that's the benchmark that they use. If they see a coach who is hitting Success Club 5 that month, they know that coach is out there helping people. So they're placing this customer in good hands. So that's another incentive, and that is how you can get customers directly assigned to you from Beachbody.
Okay, I didn't know if it'd be worth setting up just a thread like you have with the accountability thread to see people that come in there, because I know the problem I had when I first joined was the coach they assigned me was not very active.
Mine too.
So I didn't know if it was.
A lot of people use the message boards, right? So you can go in there and you'll see a lot of brand new customers. My coach, like the champ at that, he's constantly bringing people in from the message boards. Now, the problem sometimes with the message boards, I call them vultures, because the minute they smell blood with a new customer, they, hi, I'm coach, I'll be your new coach. Sometimes it gets a little bit, it's aggressive for me because that's not my style. But Greg is really good at, his thing is those threads, like you're speaking about. And in our team page, he has an educational video in there teaching you how to run a thread like that to help you do exactly what you're trying to do, which is gain new people. But, if you look through the message boards, you will see a lot of brand new people in there. And I have gotten customers that way. I tend to focus more now through social media. But I have, when I first started, gotten, more than a handful of customers through those feeds.
And Jack knows, Jack is part of my group on my thread. So you see how I run it. I also do trainings in my coach group, and I show you guys exactly how I do it and exactly how I, find people. But the most important thing, and Lisa is correct, there's a lot of coaches out there who attack the threads and try to get people. What I do with my threads, and you're part of it, Jack, so is I create an atmosphere, an environment for people to come and get that support. And I never bother them, about who their coach is or whatever, because I am confident in myself that if they don't have a active or a coach, that they're going to contact me, that they're going to come and become part of my group and then reach out and contact me. And that's what I do on the Beachbody threads. But I have trainings, and you'll be part of those.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
So it seems like it's really easy, you know, especially when you're basically just giving your testimony of the products and how well they work. But what are some of the challenges? Because I know it just seems like something that I can do. You know, I'm confident in myself and helping encourage people, just like my coaches have encouraged me, and being on the team, holding accountability. But what are some of the challenges you face when you first start? And I know the training, you know, that when you sign up, it'll explain, but what are some things that you guys have faced?
I think the biggest challenge right when you sign up is you feel overwhelmed. Like there's like an excitement when you sign up, and then you sign up, you're like, oh my God, what did I just do? Right? That's how like, I was like, wait a minute. And I'm like, no, I want to go back and like undo it. Because then I went into the online office, and there's so much information there, right? There's like so many trainings, and there's so many this, so many that. It seems like there's just a lot being thrown at you. So the very first week, it is overwhelming. But you need to know that like you don't have to do everything all at once. Right? We run trainings every single month. So if you don't do one this month, like guess what? It's going to start the same week the following month, the same week the month after that. Like there's always a training going. So you don't have to master everything all at once. I think another thing that most of us struggle with is we see other people succeeding, and some months are really good for us and some months not so much. And it feels like that you should be doing better than what you really are. And sometimes you're comparing yourself to other people. And like, I think sometimes it's more of like a mental challenge. But you have to keep reminding yourself that, yeah, you don't have to do all of it all at once. And like, you're brand new. You're not supposed to like come running out of the gates, you know, with your hair on fire and like nailing everything here and there. When you first sign up, the thing that you have going for you is like, the world is your oyster, right? All these people that you know are untapped. Like this is like uncharted territory where like someone like Brian and I who've been at this a while longer, you know, we've talked to all our family and all of our friends. Like we've tapped out our warm market. Now we are working on expanding our warm market, which again, we teach you how to do. But like the world is honestly your oyster. Like that first month or two, like you have all these people to access. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like you're like, I don't know anybody, but like you really do. And we, again, teach you how to sit down and form lists of like everybody that you know, everybody under the sun. So, you know, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that like this is easy every day, because it's not. Like you're still working at it. It's easy to share your journey. It's really easy to share your results. You know, like before and after pictures are your best product. Like that is like, if you've had a huge success like Brian has, like I didn't, you could see my results, but like Brian, you can see those results and people want that. So the more you share, that's why I always say you're not selling, you're sharing. The more you share about yourself, the easier this journey is for you, right? If you continuously work what you're saying to these people, if you are every day working out, every day drinking your shakes, you know, like you're doing what you're asking them to do, you won't have problems. Like you'll have setbacks because every job has a setback, but you'll stay up here as opposed to, you know, slipping off. I hope that helped.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I agree. I think that the in the beginning for me, the most challenge was like the fear of the unknown. Mm-hmm. Like, oh boy, like Lisa said, what did I get myself into? And then all of a sudden having all of this information, not necessarily thrown at me, like people weren't throwing it at me, but it just became available. And I was like, where do I start? You know, what's going on here? You know, but I had Greg as my coach. I have an awesome coach, you know, who was able to point me in the right directions and show me what I needed to do and not rush me, you know. And that's what I tell my coaches too, is I'm not here to rush you and throw you out there and kick you out of the nest and say fly. You know, I'm here to nurture you and I'm here to help you, you know, be successful at this. And I'm going to work at your speed, you know, that you want to do this at. You know, I'm not going to push you any, you know, further than that. So I think that you know, that was it for me, you know, and that made me feel so much more comfortable. Like, oh, you mean I don't have to sell 3 challenge packs in my first week? Really? You know,
And it's also changed since like Brian and I signed up. We didn't have trainings then, you know. Now we have a training for everything. So, you know, we have a training for, you know, how to work social media. We have trainings for brand new coaches. We have training, I mean, like, there's a training on it. You don't have to like figure this stuff out on your own. We teach it to you. So you guys have that going for you, is that it's broken down into little bits, as opposed to like when Brian and I signed up, we looked at all the stuff, we were like, oh my God, right? There's a lot.
There was other groups like Elite Stronghold and like higher up groups that when we signed up that they threw us into, you know, with kind of like no direction. You know, but like I said, I had a great coach. So, you know, who was the coach who invited you, Linnea?
Coach Dave Schmidt. Yeah, he's awesome.
You got a great coach.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. And so, really, when you join this team, you're not just with Dave anymore. You're going to see my face all the time. You're going to see Brian's face all the time. You're going to see Greg's face all the time, like more probably than you want to. And I mean, we kind of adopt you as our own, and we run these trainings, like I said, every month. And you at no point are ever doing this on your own. Never.
Awesome. I'm excited either way.
Great question. Okay, we got time for maybe one more. We'll end it at 10 o'clock. Anybody on the phone want to ask a question?
Now let's say we hang up from here and something comes up. Feel free to shoot the coach that invited you a question. If you can't reach them, you can find myself and Brian on the page. You can send us a message, and I've always got my phone with me. I'm always there to answer a question. Because sometimes you're laying in your bed, you're like, oh, right?
I'll end with one thing. I'll tell you guys, when Greg asked me to become a coach, I was still pretty early in my journey. And I was Insanity, and then I did Asylum, and then he asked me, and I told him no. I told him because I didn't understand it. You know, I didn't understand, because what I saw, what we talked about tonight was network marketing. What? No. Pyramid scheme? But I told him no. He asked me again, you know, another 3 weeks or whatever it was, a month. You know, I told him no again. You know, and then once I decided, like, well, you know what? I know a little bit more about it, and I know I'm going to save money with it. So let me just do it and try it and see what it's like. So the third time he asked me, I finally said yes. And I am dead honest with you guys. The only thing I regret to this day is telling him no that first time. You know, if I could go back, I would have said yes, because this becoming a coach has changed. It has changed my life. It's completely changed, and I'm not just talking about financially. Financially, it's great. It's been wonderful, and it grows every single month. It just continues and continues to grow. But all of the other things that coaching has brought, you know, all of the amazing people that I have met, the people that I've had the opportunity to help, you know, I mean, there is no greater feeling in the world. You know, money can't put there is no amount of money that you can get that's going to, when somebody sends you an email or a message saying, you know, Brian, because of you, you know, I have my life back. Because of you, I just went up a flight of stairs and I wasn't out of breath. You know, because of you, my blood pressure is now normal. You know, my doctors took me off of medication. You know, thank you. You know, I mean, something like that. I mean, oh my God. You know, it's incredible, and it gives you drive and passion to reach more people and try to do the best job that you can. You know, it's just incredible. And then all of the amazing coaches that you meet. These people are incredible. You know, it's you know, with Lisa and all the coaches that are on our team, you know, and the events that we go to, we are a family. I don't know if you guys saw that video that Greg made but it is so true. I didn't know when I signed up a coach that I was going to get a surrogate family along with it. And that's exactly what I got. A lot of these people I still haven't met in person yet, but I see and talk to all the time. And many of them I have met in person. Next week I live in Florida, guys. Next week, Lisa and I will be together, and Lisa is in Chicago. Next week, we will be in Washington, D.C. at a Super Saturday event, which is another event that Beachbody puts on all across the country. Attending Team Engage's our team Super Saturday, which Greg is hosting. So we're flying out there. I'm staying at Greg's house. Here's a guy I met 3 years ago who I jumped onto a challenge board thread on the Beachbody message boards asking a question. 3 years later, I'm going to be staying at his house and touring DC with him and then going to a Super Saturday event. That's incredible. That's incredible. Last year I was on a cruise doing a workout with Sean T, right in front of me. It's mind-boggling. So the ride has been, and it's just begun. It's just begun. It's amazing. It's awesome. So that's how I want to close the call with you guys. Unless, Lisa, you have any parting words?
Well, you have a lot of choices when it comes to teams out there, right? There are 300,000 of us coaches out there. There's a lot of teams to join. But I can tell you that this team, I have been through a lot in the last 2 years. It'll be 2 years at the end of this month that my father passed away. And I have gotten more support from this team than I did from people that I've known my whole life. I have no relationship with my siblings, so I'm basically an orphan. Other than my kids and my husband, that's all the family I have. And our team is my family now. I can't even begin to tell you the relationships that I have formed through this group. I look forward to talking to these people every day. And I do. I talk to them all day long. I can't imagine my life without them and this opportunity. If you're even kind of thinking about it, do it. It is life-altering what has been given to me as a result of just taking a chance, right? I just took a chance. And I can't, if I didn't have this team and this business opportunity during what was, honest to God, the worst year of my life, I don't know where I would be. I really don't. I'd probably be in a really dark place. But these people pulled me through it, helped me pull up my big girl panties and get up and move again. And honest to God, these people are family. And that's what happens when you join our team is you become a member of that family. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being in the group the last few days and for this call tonight. Come join our team.
Come play.
Come play. Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.